Hey everyone, this is Mark Midyett with the Mark Midyett team at Keller Williams Realty Select, and we're sitting down with my good friend Patrick Moore, the owner of the Lucky Pelican Bistro. How are you today, Patrick?
I'm doing great, Mark. How are you?
Doing good. Hey, Patrick's got a great restaurant, one of my favorite places in town. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it? Because I'm not going to be able to do it justice.
Yeah, absolutely. So I am one of the co-owners of the Lucky Pelican Bistro in Lakewood Ranch. What we're known for is fresh seafood and a variety of it, while coming up with some really creative, unique specials on a daily basis. We've been open over 14 years this September. We're also really lucky. The majority of our staff has been there about 8+ years in the front of the house, and in the back of the house, it's pretty close as well.
So other than so you've got great fish, I know that, and what, how do you do it? What makes such a great menu?
Yeah, a lot of that comes down to our head chef, but also the original owners that created the Lucky Pelican. They had it for about 7 years. We were fortunate enough to have the opportunity to come in and buy it and take it over. And one of the things that my family's learned over the years with having restaurants is that if it's not broke, don't fix it. So we have made sure that we've kept the integrity of the Lucky Pelican the same, while just adding in a couple more specials into the mix.
So it's you've got a really great menu, fresh fish, and a nice, comfortable environment to eat in. And the other thing that I really like about your place, a little clue with your hat there, and people that know me know I have a certain affinity for things. So why don't you share your other secret to success?
Yeah, absolutely. Besides having that fresh daily fish brought in, we like to have the appropriate adult drinks to go with it. So we have an amazing full bar. With that, I take the attitude and approach of like with beers, what style is going to go best with the fish and the food that we offer, and then what's the best local representation that we can bring in there. So you'll have different big top beers on and Calusa, so many great local breweries in this area to visit and to sell to the patrons. I love it.
Yeah, I 20 years ago, who would have thought that we'd have 75 local breweries between Dunedin and Inglewood? There's
Yeah,
just,
it's it's a lot. Their approach to beer is very similar to our approach to food. It's artisanal. There's love and time that goes into it. So we're very happy that we can showcase that and showcase a lot of great wines and spirits that are local or biodynamic and organic, just kind of how things should taste.
that's great. That's great. And beyond the great beer menu and bar service, the fabulous fish. Every time I've been there, it's just been great service too. You must
Yeah.
have a good training program. How do you train your staff so well?
A lot of it comes down to is we treat people the way we want to be treated. And when people come to work with us, we treat them with respect every day. We give them tools to be successful. And we also look for people that this is more of their career and what they want to do. And with the experience they've had over the years, it's not hard for them to come in there and just keep being successful and allowing us to stay successful.
Okay. Now, you guys, I know where you're located, but what's the easiest way to find you?
Yeah, so we are right at University in 75. Our actual address is 6239 Lake Osprey Drive, and that's Lakewood Ranch, Florida 34240. We're basically right across the highway from UTC Mall. So you don't have to worry about all that awesome traffic when you're getting to our place.
Yep, it's just as convenient of just about any restaurant that's over on the other side of 75, and you can get out of the madness, go under 75, make your first right, and
Yep.
curve around the street, and it'll be right on the left. Or directly on the left. I don't want to say right on the left and confuse people, but it's a good restaurant, the good people there, fabulous food, and affordable. Your menu is really reasonable for what you get.
Yeah, thank you. We put a lot of pride into that. Our goal is to create a casual atmosphere with elevated food that's approachable for everybody. Being down in Florida, we're lucky to have so much great seafood just right out our front door. And it's something that should be affordable and approachable to everybody. So, luckily, with fish, a lot of it's fish market prices, and we're able to maintain it low. So, we work hard at that.
Okay. So one last question. What's the hottest thing you ever ate?
Oh man, the hottest thing I ever ate. It was I was at a beer festival in Kansas City, and they had this great event called Taps and Taste, and where every tent that you went to within this small part of the festival, you would have a food pairing with a beer pairing. Well, there's this amazing local restaurant called Grinders. They've been on a lot of TV shows and stuff. Stretch, who owns it, it's a brilliant creative artist who can cook really well, but he also knows his hot sauces. And I love heat. I grew up in the Southwest, Colorado, New Mexico, besides most of my life in Kansas. So I think I can handle it really well. This was one of the few times where just even a little toothpick trying this atomic bomb spice got to be a little bit much for me, but luckily I made it through. I was sweating a lot. It almost didn't look good for a bit, but I made it through.
Oh man, you're the man. You're the man. So, all right. Well, if you want some great food and a casual atmosphere, fresh seafood, cold beers, good selection, go see Patrick Moore at the Lucky Pelican just off Lake Osprey and Lakewood Ranch. Patrick, thanks so much for your time today.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you soon and have a great day.
Thanks. You too.